Good morning. It is August 30th, 2025. We're at Rising Sun on the east side of Glacier National Park at the Otokomi Lake trailhead, which heads from Rising Sun and St. Mary Lake up the Rose Creek up to the Rose Basin where Lake Otokomi sits beneath Goat Mountain. Hike today should be about 11 miles with about 23 to 2,400 feet of elevation gain, but it's a great day in Glacier National Park, Montana. This is a map of our hike from Rising Sun, just off of St. Mary Lake, up the Rose Creek drainage to the Rose Basin where Otokomi Lake sits. The route we took on this hike ended up being about 11.5 miles with 2,400 feet of elevation gain. George Bird Grinnell was an early explorer of Glacier National Park and named many features in the area. Grinnell named the lake and a nearby mountain peak Otokomi, which means yellowfish, for one of his Blackfeet hunting partners. So today's trail is posted for bear frequenting, so we will have our bear eyes on. Starting to get a little elevation, but you can still see St. Mary Lake right there. We're approaching the Rose Basin over there, where Otokomi Lake is. We have reached the foot of Otokomi Lake. We are at Otokomi Lake. Took a little less than 6 miles to get here, like 5.9 with, what, about 2,300 feet of elevation gain? Yeah. Something like that. But here we are, just finished lunch. Fantastic day. Alright, so we finished our lunch and we're heading out from Otokomi Lake back to Rising Sun. So this is one last look back towards the Rose Basin, where Otokomi Lake is. This is the Rose Creek drainage. We're gonna walk out. It's about 5.5 miles out that way. In the distance we can now see St. Mary Lake, and I think we got a little over 2 miles left back to the trailhead. We're getting close. Obviously, St. Mary Lake and Rising Sun is right down here. We are almost back to Rising Sun, finishing up the Otokomi Lake trail and hike. Whole hike is gonna be just shy of 12 miles, 11 and a half or 12 miles, something like that, with I think 2,500 feet of elevation gain. Net elevation gain is going to be a little bit more than that, but I think about 3,500. But a great hike in late August on the east side of Glacier National Park.